Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan and welcome back to another rebuilding video ladies and gentlemen. Today on this episode I want to build a romantic bedroom because we're coming up on Valentine's Day, so naturally I want to have a nice place for your Sims to come and relax in over the nice Valentine's Day weekend. So I'm going to start with basically a fireplace. Now I'm going to kind of build a bit of a weird shape. I drew something on graph paper in traditional me fashion, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to translate this, but you know, we're going to give it a go nonetheless. And it's kind of a weird shape already, but I'm not sure how I feel about this. Look, let's go with it. As with all of my builds, this is looking more like an arrow. Okay, we'll go with this, but I'm not really sure about this already. I'm starting to have my doubts, but we'll see. Okay, let's get some wallpaper and get everything like that going. Let's take the ceiling off in all my traditional manners. So ceiling and wood flooring. Ceiling and wood flooring? Let's try walls and wood flooring. Walls will be this, and red is the colour of love, so let's get red and a dark wood. No, a slightly lighter wood than that. That's better. And then for the flooring, let's go with probably a similar kind of actually, let's use that wood. No, yes, no, yes, no, 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 no. Let's try that wood instead. So that wood looks quite nice, and it actually complements this wall quite well, surprisingly. Okay, we'll go with that, and we'll see how we feel when we put some windows in. So let's get some windows in. Let's also make it a bit of a brighter day. Let's get some windows, some nice big windows. Probably these kind of windows. Okay. Let's put that in there, and that in there. And let's probably put a couple of windows in here as well. That one's a bit higher than it should be. Let's lower that down a bit. And let's put some more of these in here. That one there, and then that one there. And that looks quite nice. So we've got a nice bit of windowage. Let's get a door. A door. What kind of door and where to put it is the question. Let's go back around here. Let's probably put a door in here maybe, and a nice big heavy door at that. Probably, let's be honest, is going to be that. That is a big heavy door. We'll put the big heavy door in and we'll see how we feel about it. Let's get a roof on here, get some lights in here. We'll see how we're going and go from there. So, ceiling on. Let's go back inside and let's get some lights in here. Lighting, please. So, lighting. Hanging lights. Start with those. Let's get these in the nice pink. Let's put... what shall we put? We could probably get away with one in here like that and like that. And then maybe one over here. And then probably get away with some kind of spotlight or something over the bed maybe. Let's try that. Let's get... have we got something similar to this in kind of a wall-mounted light? I said spotlight, but I meant wall-mounted. That is what I meant. The question is, can it be done? Can it be done? That's not that far away, I guess. Still not quite what I wanted, but it's not that far away. See, that's not what I want at all. To be honest, nor is that. This isn't really what I want. That's... close, I guess? No, that's not close at all. None of those are particularly close. Let's go with this. We'll go with this and we'll just have to live with it. So let's put a couple of those over the bed. So that looks quite nice. So let's get a bed in there. Let's get a bed in there. Nice big bed would be sensible. Let's get... does that come in red? It does, but it's not red enough. Oh, good idea. Actually, let's use that bed. If I use that bed like that, and then what we do is let's see if this works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to be the optimistic and hope it does work. So let's get that in. Is it Alt, Shift, Control? One of these makes it move freely off these spaces. Oh, that's a shame. I can't actually put it on. I can't put the bedposts on because I have to do them on fitted planes. So that looks silly. That's a shame. I hope to be able to do the 4-poster bed again. Okay, let's change that bed then. Not happy with that. It was a nice idea, but it didn't quite pan out. So let's get this in the nice red. There we go. Let's get a couple of nice bedside tables in here as well. Nice bedside tables, probably these kind, in probably quite a light wood. With a couple of little bedside lights, so that's going to be the candly things. Romantic after all, the candles are very important. Very important for any romantic weekend, so let's get those on there as well. And let's change the colour of that. Let's change the colour to that. Let's match the bed. That's looking much, much better. Nice big piece of artwork over the bed as well. There's that modern art that's really long. The picture's also quite deceptive looking because it doesn't look like it. That's it. People in the comment section now wondering why I think it doesn't look like the picture. I just think that this picture does not do the sort of, I'm about to say length and I don't really want to, but it's not quite long enough, and that is something that I feel is going to get taken massively out of context, and I've just used the word massively and I'm now making it worse. Back to the video. Let's just put the curtains in and try and block out that particular comment and whole segment. Okay. So there's some nice red curtains going on there. So I said that's for a fireplace. Why don't we try putting a fireplace actually in it? That's probably a good move. So let's get something like that in probably that black actually. I don't think there's really a better option. No, I think that's probably the best option there is. So that's looking good there. Let's get there's a love seat. Which is that one. Is it actually called a love seat? It is called a love seat. Okay, I thought it just got called a 2-seater sofa, but you know, I didn't realise it actually called a love seat. Well, we've got one of those, that's important. Let's get some bookcase in here as well. The Enigma, that's always a good bookcase. I like the Enigma. Something strange, but I just like that design. I kind of want to have one in my house. I like that. I like the way they've got the smaller books underneath it. Anyway, there's enough focusing on that. Let's focus on the build instead. So, we've got a fireplace, we've got a love seat, we've got a bookcase. Let's get a rug. A rug is always good. That's a very good move. Let's get a rug in here. Something probably like that. That fits in nicely. And let's do something a little bit. We'll get a chessboard in here. I know it's not really romantic-y per se, but it is a 2-person game, and you know, this is for a romantic couple. So I guess they can play some chess when they want. Okay, let's get back to putting in items. Chairs. Let's go with traditional. Let's keep things nice and traditional. Let's go with that, like that. That's looking good. Let's probably keep that there actually. Let's keep that there, but I have an idea. Let's put a TV at the foot of the bed. So let's get a nice TV stand. That's quite nice. That is quite nice. It's quite nice with that mirror. Okay, let's get that in there. Strange choice, but I actually really like it. So let's put a nice big TV on there as well. That's looking good. Not sure whether that TV stand was the right choice actually. I am having second thoughts on the TV stand. I don't actually. I like the mirror. I like the mirror a lot, but I'm not sure it's accurate for this particular fitting. Probably. Let's do the red, like, trunk. We'll put it on that. Put it on that, and we'll be happier about it, I guess. I'm not sure. I kind of like the other one. Okay, we'll go with brown. It looks better in brown, let's be honest. We'll go with it. Let's get an easel in here. Let's get creative. I am all over the place today with these items. There is no structure or anything. This is literally just this is basically how I build every single one of my builds. Ever. Let's let's put it in there actually. In there. Try putting it in the corner right. Okay, so what do we have going on? So we got that in there. We're looking nice there. We've got a bit of artwork on the wall as well, which is good. We're looking a bit blank over here, so I might put a dresser or something in this corner. It's probably not a terrible idea. Dresser, what kind of dresser should we go? Probably the dark wood to match this. Is that the same wood? No, it's not the same wood at all. It's darker wood than that. That wood. So that fits in there nicely. So let's probably, I can probably put a mirror in, a nice long wide mirror in also a dark wood. Like that, and then I can get some pictures above it. I like how this sounds. I like how this sounds. Whether I like how it looks is a different question, but at the moment I quite like how this sounds, so we're happy with that. So let's stick one of those in there, like that. So that looks good there. What else can we put in? What else is important? Agony of choice. I'm thinking, I don't want to put too much in. I think I might put, let's put a little flowery thing in here. And I think it's probably something simple like the single rose. That is probably perfect. Let's get some pictures in. And I think I'll probably call that, because I don't want to put too much in. I don't want to clutter it. I think this is nice and compact, but enough that it's still very tasteful. So let's get and that looks good. That looks good there. Do we like that? I tell you what this build needs, some hearts. The wooden hearts, they are just what this build needs. And the question is, where do I put them? Probably up there, actually. That is probably the final touch that this build needs just to be complete. That's activities and skills. Let's try decorations, Ryan, and get the heart. The heart is where? There. Just like that. Look at that. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have liked what you've seen here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you want to stay up to date with me and all my latest projects and ideas, give me a follow on Twitter. Links on your screen or in the description box down below. Finally, if you finish checking out all that great stuff and want to watch another video, give either of those two icons on the top of your screen a cheeky click to be taken to one of my other videos. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out, stay awesome, and I'll see you next video.